Hello everyone. Welcome back to my other video. I hope everyone's having a great day. Before we begin, please subscribe and like this video. Here's the latest on Todd and Julie Chrisley's legal issues. Todd and Julie Chrisley may have just received a major setback in their federal accusations. The Chrisley Knows Best actors want the federal action against them dismissed. They claim that evidence was obtained illegally. They argue that the government infringed their constitutional rights. If Todd and Julie Chrisley were successful in having the evidence thrown out, the entire case would most certainly be dismissed as well. Unfortunately, it does not appear like things are working in their favor. On Friday, the prosecution filed its answer to the application to suppress evidence. The prosecution contends the move to suppress evidence is without merit. According to the prosecution's answer to Todd and Julie's move to suppress the materials discovered using 2 federal search warrants, the motion is without merit. The prosecution's response was 101 pages and included both federal search warrants as evidence. The prosecution emphasizes that the Chrisleys did not object to the search warrants. They also stated that they had no issue with the judge's probable cause conclusion. They also have no issues with how the warrants were executed. According to the response, Todd and Julie Chrisley's motion does not suggest that the federal government did anything improper in collecting the items used as evidence in the case. Furthermore, Todd and Chrisley did not try to claim that the seized materials did not belong to them. Instead, the request contends that the materials and evidence should be withheld because civil revenue officials from the Georgia State Department of Revenue violated the Fourth Amendment by filing documents in the incorrect county. So, to summarize, the Chrisleys are not claiming that the government did anything improper or suspicious. The Chrisleys deny that the federal government did anything improper. They, however, claim that the state government filed the tax lion in the incorrect county. They want the whole case thrown out. Chrisley's entire argument is a technicality. According to the response documents, Todd and Julie Chrisley neglected to fight the 2 federal search warrants. The prosecution goes on to say that even if they had opposed the federal warrants, they would have had to dispute the warrants issued by the state of Georgia, where the evidence was initially gathered. Because Todd and Julie did not do any of these things in their motion, the prosecution claims it has no merit. The prosecution also dismantles the tax lion theory. The prosecution goes on to argue that the state of Georgia did not, and does not today, require the Department of Revenue to file the tax lion in the county where the personal property was located. Furthermore, the prosecution maintains that their motion would have been valid if the government had confiscated real property, such as their home. However, because they solely seized personal goods, it has no merit. According to Without a Crystal Ball's interpretation of the prosecution response materials, the prosecution goes into considerable length about why Todd and Julie's motion has no validity. This included stating why the motion had no substance and citing further reasons why it would have made no difference if anything the Chrisleys said had been accurate. The prosecution maintains that Todd and Chrisley never denied they'd done anything unlawful. They are not denying they did not do it. They did not refute that the documents were not theirs. The only contention is that the government did not legitimately obtain the documentation showing their guilt. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, America Trends 24, and stay tuned.